Star Trek Reboot movie is a pre-Enterprise origin story. New report reveals script and filming status. A new Star Trek Reboot movie, set to be based in a pre-Enterprise era, has received an update on its script and filming status. The Star Trek franchise is among the most popular and successful media franchises of all time, and so far has spanned 12 television series and 13 feature films, with the most recent being 2016 Star Trek Beyond. The television film Star Trek Section 31, starring Michelle Yeoh, is set for a 2025 release, but 8 years since a theatrical movie release, the latest reboot update has been highly anticipated. Per reports in Puck, Paramount is set to develop the project, and details about the writer and director have been released. Simon Kinberg, who is attached to develop the Star Wars franchise with Disney, will first take charge of shepherding the Star Trek reboot, and will produce the untitled movie with a script penned by Seth Grahame-Smith and helmed by Andor and Black Mirror director Toby Haynes. The movie is currently in pre-production and could begin filming in the first half of 2025. The Star Trek reboot has a lot resting on its shoulders, with Star Trek Beyond released almost a decade ago and only being a modest box office success. Since then, the franchise has expanded its TV projects, which have seen varying degrees of success, but the time is right for the franchise to become a blockbuster force once again. Expectations will be high, and the choice to do an origin story is a bold one that could either be hugely successful or very disastrous. A pre-Enterprise story moves the franchise away from over-reliance on legacy characters and allows the filmmakers a clean slate to put their mark on the world in a way that respects the source material, while still remaining fresh, original, and interesting. It also sets the franchise up for a newer and younger audience that might not be familiar with the source material that has come before. Existing franchises tend to already have a strong audience pre-coded into them, which makes them more likely to return to success at the box office, but this isn't always the case. I feel like a movie reboot is riskier, given that there is less margin for error than with the serialized storytelling of TV shows, so a lot will depend on how good the script is and how focused the creative team is. Star Trek is a franchise with a lot of moving parts, and finding a way to make this movie fit into the franchise in the right way will be crucial. The Star Trek franchise has boldly gone where no series has gone before for decades, consistently reimagining itself for new generations. Now, it seems the next step in that evolution is on the horizon. A recent report reveals that the latest Star Trek reboot movie will take a fresh, daring approach by exploring a pre-Enterprise origin story. This creative twist dives into the foundations of Starfleet and humanity's first steps towards space exploration, setting the stage for everything fans know and love about the Star Trek universe. Along with this exciting concept, updates on the script and filming status shed light on how the project is progressing and what fans can expect. Setting the stage, humanity before Starfleet. The idea of a pre-Enterprise origin story is a bold move for the franchise. Instead of focusing on the iconic crew of the USS Enterprise, the new Star Trek reboot will explore humanity's early steps into space before Starfleet was even established. The film will take place during the early 21st century, exploring Earth's first tentative efforts to explore the cosmos. According to insider reports, the film will feature pivotal events that have been hinted at in past Star Trek series and movies, but never fully explored. One such event is the development of Earth's first warp drive, led by Dr. Zefram Cochrane. Fans of Star Trek First Contact will remember Cochrane as the eccentric scientist who inadvertently made contact with the Vulcans after a successful warp flight. However, this new movie will go deeper into Cochrane's early career and the challenges he faced, both scientifically and politically, in convincing humanity that space exploration was the next step for the species. The story, a struggle for survival at its core, the reboot's narrative is about humanity's struggle to find unity and purpose in the face of adversity. Set shortly after World War III, the Earth is still recovering from the devastation of nuclear conflict. Governments are fractured, resources are scarce, and the future looks bleak. Amid this chaos, a group of forward-thinking scientists, led by Dr. Cochrane, begin working on a technology that could change the course of human history, faster than light travel. The script reportedly delves into the political tensions and societal divisions of the time, drawing parallels to real-world issues of our own era. The film will explore how Cochrane and his team faced opposition from those who feared that investing in space exploration was a waste of resources, as well as those who believed that humanity was not ready to take its place among the stars. This conflict is expected to create a dramatic backdrop for the film, making it more than just a sci-fi adventure, but also a reflection on humanity's potential for growth and unity. Character focus, new faces, and familiar names. While the film will largely focus on new characters, it will also feature a few familiar names that longtime fans will recognize. Zefram Cochrane, of course, will play a central role, but the report suggests that the movie will also introduce younger versions of characters tied to Starfleet's early days, such as a young Jonathan Archer's family, whose legacy of exploration would eventually inspire him to captain the NX-01 Enterprise. Additionally, the film will feature the Vulcans as significant characters, portraying the first encounter between humans and this iconic alien race. The Vulcan-human relationship has always been a key element of the Star Trek universe, and this film will explore the cultural clash between Earth's emotionally driven, impulsive nature and Vulcan's logical, restrained approach. Expect tension as humanity's early explorers must earn the trust of the Vulcans, who are wary of Earth's warlike past, but intrigued by the potential of a species that has developed warp capability. Script and writing team, a visionary approach. According to the report, the script is being penned by a writing duo that includes a seasoned Star Trek veteran and a fresh face in science fiction cinema. The veteran writer has deep ties to the franchise, having worked on both Star Trek: The Next Generation and Star Trek: Deep Space Nine. Their knowledge of Star Trek's lore and history is expected to ensure the film remains faithful to the core themes and tone of the franchise. Their partner, meanwhile, is an up-and-coming screenwriter known for their innovative work in hard science fiction. They are reportedly bringing a fresh perspective to the Star Trek universe, focusing on the scientific and philosophical aspects of space exploration. This combination of classic Trek sensibilities and a modern, grounded approach is expected to create a unique film that will appeal to both longtime fans and new audiences. Early drafts of the script have reportedly been met with enthusiasm from studio executives, who believe the film has the potential to revitalize the Star Trek movie franchise after the mixed reception of recent entries like Star Trek Beyond. The writing team has been given a lot of creative freedom to explore new storytelling directions, with the mandate to stay true to Star Trek's spirit of hope, exploration, and diversity. Filming status: pre-production underway. As of the latest report, the film is still in the pre-production phase. Filming is expected to begin in mid-2025, with the team currently working on casting, location scouting, and designing sets. The visual effects team has also started preliminary work, given the extensive use of CGI required to depict early space exploration, the construction of Earth's first starships, and the alien worlds that humanity will begin to encounter. Casting for the film is reportedly underway, with several high-profile actors being considered for the lead roles. The filmmakers are keen to cast actors who can embody the idealism and determination of humanity's first explorers, as well as those who can bring depth to the political and social conflicts that will be central to the story. While details about the director have not yet been officially confirmed, rumors suggest that the studio is in talks with a filmmaker known for their ability to blend character-driven drama with large-scale science fiction action.